Greetings, my Arsenal future family. How you doing out there? It's been a long time. Wow, it's been a long time. I was on holiday. I went away for a few days. I needed a break. So, I wanted to upload some videos. I wanted to do some videos where I was, but I was enjoying myself so much, and I wanted to give you guys good content. I didn't want to be doing recording and then my focus is somewhere else. I wanted just to focus solely on you. However, I did do an upload of Bukayo Saka's performance yesterday for England. England of course went through to the semi-finals of the Euro 24 with a penalties win, 5-4 penalties win against Switzerland after a 1-1 draw after extra time, and Bukayo Saka was the man of the match, scored a wonderful equalising goal for England. But that's coming up later, so look out for that post later when we've done that already. So how you doing out there? I hope you're all alright. Thanks for your feedback, thanks for the subscribers, thanks for the likes, for sharing of the video. Don't forget, if you're new around here, you know what to do. Smash a like and that subscribe button. You can, you can't miss it. It's down below. Just click on where it says subscribe. It's free, totally free. You don't have to pay to subscribe. You don't have to pay to like, share the videos, leave your comments. It's totally free. When we get monetized, of course, when we get monetized, and then you can, if you want to join our channel, then of course that costs money. You could also for super chats, but for now it's free. Yeah, we're here to talk about transfers, Arsenal transfers. I've not posted also because there's not been a lot of things happening as well. Only one or two strong links, and I'm here to talk about those right now. The main strong link is Riccardo Calafiori, who plays for Bologna. We saw him for Italy in the Euros. He scored an own goal. I think it was against Spain. Yeah, but he's played quite well for Italy. He played quite well last season for Bologna, who got to 5th place in Serie A, and of course qualified for the Champions League for this season. Manager Mikel Arteta is really fond of him, wants him at Arsenal, and apparently the clubs Arsenal and Bologna have agreed a fee of about £43 million. There's been strong speculation about Riccardo Calafiori for the last sort of like 5 or 6 days, but you know what I'm like. I'm always very skeptical. I always I don't like to announce things until they actually happen in reality, and until I see Calafiori holding up that, well, it's not that shirt, that's an old shirt, but the red and white of Arsenal with of course Fly Emirates, Fly Better on the front of the shirt, and the Emirates in the background, the seats in the background and stuff. Until he's doing that, I'm not going to cap my chickens. But it seems as though there's a lot of strong links, and some of the real legitimate sources, for example, Fabrizio Romano has said that there's talks between Bologna and Arsenal. I've not heard anything from Weinstein, whatever. AFTV reported it, and some credible sources and some credible accounts have actually said that it's real. Talks are ongoing between Bologna FC, Arsenal, also between Arsenal and Calafiori's representatives. Of course, you might have seen some tactical breakdowns of Calafiori from some of the main channels like AFTV, of course, Chronicles of a Gooner, Harry Simeon, and Gooner Talk with Tom Canton, and so on, maybe others. So it looks like it could be happening. I would say, in my position, I would say the Calafiori to Arsenal is probably about, I would say, maybe 75% true there. Normally I'll go 50-50, but this one looks like it could be advanced, and it could happen sometime next week, because apparently I'm hearing that Mikel Arteta wants Calafiori to be part of the Arsenal tour to the USA. We're playing, I don't know why we're playing English teams out there, but we're playing the likes of Bournemouth, and I think I don't know if we're playing Liverpool out there. And so he wants Calafiori in a club in time for that American tour, of course in America, against those teams and some other teams and some friendlies. And when we come back, we've got of course, for Emirates Cup at the Emirates, we're playing some teams like Lyon, I believe is on the fixture list, and some other. I've not seen the full fixture list just yet. One of the teams we're playing against is Lyon. I want to try and get there, and if I do get there, if I'm busy with work, if I do manage to get to the game or one of the games or one of the game, then I'll definitely do a fan cam, and I might even try and interview a couple of fans. So I'm going to do my own my own version of, as you like, AFTV, But yeah, we're going to try and spice things up a bit now. We're going to try and push push the channel forward, and we're trying to get to our first 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully by the end of the year we'll have reached 1,000 subscribers. So we need you guys to subscribe, to like the channel, like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and you help us to, you know, and if we're winning, then you're winning, no doubt about that. Of course, David Raya, our goalkeeper, was on loan last season from Brentford. And then it's Bournemouth there, from Brentford. You know, we paid sometimes I see 4 million, sometimes I see 3 million, but we paid a down payment of £3 million, £4 million to, as a loan fee to Brentford. And we had him alone for much of last season. I think he missed the first few games because of that situation. And of course, Ramsdale was in goal for us. And when we signed him, then there's a big array about a big hurrah, you know, and a big dispute towards Mikel Arteta about all of a sudden why is he coming out to, because, you know, initially Arteta wanted Raya to challenge Ramsdale, but eventually we all saw that Raya replaced Ramsdale full on, apart from when we played against Brentford, of course Raya's club, and then Ramsdale was in goal. But normally it was always Raya, you know, and we saw that at the start of the season. Then there was a big debate and a big heated discussion about it, and then his dad came out, Ramsdale's dad that is, came out and was talking about it, and so on. But we've seen that eventually then David Raya was the main goalkeeper, and his kicking is excellent, I must say. Sometimes he makes mistakes, but if I was to give it, he got the Golden Glove as well last season, won the Golden Glove. Not bad for your first season at one of the biggest clubs in Europe, in the world. For me, I think he's an 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5, 8 out of 10. But we'll see what happens this season coming up. He might even be better this season. But he had that very good defence in front of him, Saliba, and of course Gabriel. Not forgetting Ben White on the right side, and sometimes Tomiyasu on the left. When Zinchenko came in, but Zinchenko, for me, makes mistakes, and I think he shouldn't be in the team. He shouldn't be in the starting lineup. But we'll talk about that as time goes on, because we'll talk about the squad and the team and who we should play and the players we should sign. Remember we spoke about that before. I don't want to digress, but you know, we have to just cover things in case you've forgotten. And we're going to talk about these things and who we should sign and who I think we should sign in order for us to topple Manchester City, not just compete, but actually beat them to the title, and also a squad and a team for us to actually win in Europe as well, to challenge Real Madrid for the Champions League, and so on, to topple Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City. Those are the three main teams, really. Those are the three best teams in Europe, probably in the world, and we're behind that, but they're the big three. Bayern Munich, I know Bayern Munich going through some changes. Manchester City, Real Madrid. So I want to look out for that team I've got coming up in the next, maybe within the next couple of weeks, you'll see that. And of course, don't forget the Bukayo Saka post coming up a bit later on. Don't forget to turn on your notifications, click on the bell so you get all the latest notifications whenever we're going live. I don't know when that will be. We're trying to set the live thing up, but it's not working at the moment. And of course, when we upload a post, when we upload the shorts, you would get it right there, you know. I want to try and do one of the semi-finals of the Euros. I know that the Spain v France game is on a Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or is it Wednesday? I think the Spain v France game is on the Tuesday, and then I know the England-Holland game, England-Netherlands. I'm old school because I say Holland. England-Netherlands game is on a Wednesday. I don't know if I could do both games, but I think I'm going to try and do one of the games. I'm going to try and see if this live link is working. And if it's not working, then we'll just have to forget about it. But I've got my engineers on the case, and we're sorting it out. And while I was away, they were sorting it out. And then I'm hoping that it's ready now. So look out for that. As I say, keep your notifications on. So we've spoken about Calafiori. We've covered a few other things about the post, the channel, and so on. And Bukayo Saka, you know, my opinions about him and so on, that comes up a bit later on. You'll probably get that sometime, maybe early morning, or maybe even if possible later on tonight. We spoke about David Raya. You know, we had to pay the remaining £27 million because, of course, £4 million is £30 million that we were quoted by Brentford. And so that's £30 million of our budget for the summer, more or less gone now. But apparently they still have £150 million or £200 million to spend. But I know that a lot of, that's what I mean, as you all know, that the transfer business this summer so far has been very quiet. Nobody's really signed anybody. Nobody's really sold anybody. the biggest move so far has been Mbappe to Real Madrid, which happened weeks ago before the Euros, and that was a free transfer. Probably the best player in the world moving for free. But in terms of down payment on players, it hasn't happened so far. But I think everybody's waiting for that one big signing, and then I think all that will break loose. When that one big signing goes through, I don't know who it will be. It could be Calafiori to us. You never know. I don't know who that will be. And then I think that will have a domino effect, and then I think other clubs will start to get their wallets out and start signing players. But I think there'll be a lot of business, and not forget the Euros has been on as well. So because the Euros have been on, I think that a lot of clubs are more inclined to kind of like hold fire and wait to see what players become available after the Euros. And of course, players are tired. Some players are going on holiday or are going on holiday. And there's players who haven't played in Euro 24. And also, don't forget the Copa America as well. So there's players probably not playing in that who might, maybe they've gone on holiday, they just need a break from football for a while. But I think in the next couple of weeks, you'll see some movement in the transfer window. And I think, as I said, everybody's waiting for that one signing, and then I think it'll have like a domino effect, and you start to see signings left, right, and centre around the world. Okay, my people, thank you so much. Calafiori is about the only thing concrete. I don't want to speculate because, I don't like to bring you falsehoods. I know I did a transfer show some weeks ago about some of the players that we were linked with, but Benjamin Sesko is now going to stay with RB Leipzig. He's not going anywhere. There's still links with, of course, Victor Osimhen and Victor Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon, of course, Osimhen from Napoli. We're linked to those two, but it's not strong links. The strongest link is Riccardo Calafiori from Bologna, and that's the strongest link. And of course, the fact that David Raya is more or less signed, it's not fully confirmed. It's about 90% confirmed. But of course, when that actually happens, when those two transfers go through, then of course we're going to be here on Arsenal Future to break it to you. And we're going to probably try and do a bit of a breakdown, do our version of a breakdown on Riccardo Calafiori, what he brings to Arsenal. We know that he's a centre-back, but he can also play as a left-back as well. He can also play inverted, like what Zinchenko's been doing for us for the last couple of seasons. But I'm wondering, where does that leave Jurgen Timber? Yeah. But anyway, it's a good headache for Mikel Arteta to have. He's got a lot of competition for places. He's got a lot of strength in depth. We've got a lot of strength in depth now. We've got a lot of competition for places. So we'll have to see, when as time goes on, we're going to be breaking down what we think the team should be and who should go, who should stay, and so on. The whole works, we'll bring it to you, of course. So you take care of yourselves, people, and I'll speak to you soon. Possibly tomorrow, or if not the day after, Tuesday. And then hopefully, God willing, we can bring it at one of those games of the semi-finals of the Euro 24 live. Either the Spain v France match or the England against Holland match. Let's see what happens. Take care. Peace out.